Hi students, today we will discuss about the one of the important question of essentials of valid sale. So now we will discuss about the introduction to essential to valid sale. So now we will discuss about the introduction to contract of sale of goods. Introduction to contract of sale of goods. Now discuss the introduction of in sale of goods. The Sale of Goods Act, 1930 deals with the law relating to the in sale of goods in India. So ఏంటిది ఇక్కడ the sale of goods which can be in sale to the India Contract Act in 1930. The term goods means any kind of movable property. So any kind of movable property or other than money. So it is also in sale of goods. So movable property, it can be moved to one place to another place. It is also in movable property. So it cannot in movable property, it is not goods. So it is also introduction to in sale of goods. So next one, definition given to the in a sale of goods. So definition, a contract of sale of goods is a contract whereby seller transfers or agree to in transfer of the in property in goods to the in buyer for a price. So a contract sale of goods is a contract. So sale of goods, it is also one contract whereby the seller transfer or agree to in any transfer of property. So in goods to be buyer for a price. So a contract of a sale may be in absolute or conditional. So it is also in definition to in sale of goods. In next one, features of in contract of sale of goods. So into the following some essential features of in contract of sale of goods here. In first one entante, in first one two parties. So two parties. In first one two parties. The two parties, there must be two parties, two distinct in parties. There is a in buyer and seller. The two parties means it is also one buyer and seller. To effect a contract of sale, and they must be incompetent to in contract. So in these two parties, it is also incompetent to in sale. Buyer means who buys the goods or agree to in buy goods. So buyer means it is also in buys the goods. Goods ni buying chese person ni in buyer anadam jarugutundi. Or agree to in buy goods. So next one, the seller. Seller means who sells the goods or who agree to in sell goods. It is also in two parties, in both buyer and seller. So it is also in two parties. In next one, goods. In second one, goods. The goods, there must be in some goods the property in which is to be in transfer transfer from the in seller to the in buyer. So goods it is also in property or any good, it is also in goods. So the goods may be in transfer from the in seller to the in buyer. Seller to buyer, it can be transferable to in any goods. So in next one, the goods which which from the in subject matter of in contract in sale must be in movable. So goods, it is also in selling to, it is also in movable to one property or in any goods. The immovable property, it is also in not goods. So it is also in goods. In next one, third one, price. So the price, the consideration for the in contract of sale called as an in price. So it is also in one good, it can be in selling, it is also in taken to some consideration. So it is also in price. It must be in money. So it can be declared as in price, in must be in money. When goods are exchanged for goods, it is not in sale, but in barter. There is however, nothing to in prevent the consideration from in being party in money or in money and party in goods. So it is also in money or in party to in another, it can be given to in some goods. So it is also in price. In fourth one, transfer of in general property. In fourth one, transfer of in general property. Transfer of in general property. So in transfer of general property is one of the essential element of in contract of sale. So in general property, it is also in some essential element of in contract. The contract of sale should be in further transfer of in any general property. So the sale of goods, so it is also in any general property in goods and not in the in special property in goods. So it is also in special property goods, there is a not goods. So actual owner of the in goods will have a in general property in goods. In any general property of goods, it is also in some general property. So next, fifth one, essential elements of a invalid contract. So valid contract means all the essential elements of a invalid contract. So all the essential elements of valid contract must be in contract of sale. So valid contract, it must be in valid sale. So it is also in valid contract of in essential elements. So thanks.